Hey there, welcome to this lecture. In this lecture, we're going to continue setting up our development environment. In the previous lecture, I showed you how you can create an account on the Oracle Cloud using this Apex tool that they provide. And hopefully you got your workspace ready. And after you log into that, this is the dashboard that you're presented with. Most of the time we're going to be spending in this course is going to be in this SQL workshop area. All right, so let's click there. And this takes us to another dashboard. This SQL commands window is where you need to click. Okay, so let's click there. As part of this lecture, I've provided a file that you can download and open up in a text editor. And the file basically just contains commands. All right, don't get intimidated by these commands. Again, we're going to get into all types of details of how these work later, okay, when the time is right. But for now, we just need to set up our database and we're going to be running those commands. So let me show you what that file looks like. Here it is. What you're going to do is just copy these lines. The first section here from line 2 to 7, just copy that and paste it here. And all you have to do is highlight this and hit run. And that will create something called a table. This is where we're going to be inserting some data into. We're going to be inserting data into this table. Don't worry about it for now. Don't get intimidated. We're going to get into the details later. So the next part is this section right here where it says create table emp. And you see these parentheses? These two parentheses up to this point. Just take this entire piece of code, copy it and paste it into this window and just click on the run button on the top right. Okay. And there you go. We ran this part of code. The next piece is everything underneath, which is starting from this declare keyword all the way down to this end keyword. Okay. So I'm basically going to copy all of this code up to the end of this file. Okay. Just copy it and paste it. Let's get rid of the old code in this window and just paste it into this window like that. Scroll all the way to the top and make sure that you have the word declare followed by begin and then all of these commands. Okay. Running these commands is going to prepare the data in the database so you have something to work with, because when you first log into this, you're not going to have any data in the database. It's going to be empty. So you have to create the tables. You have to insert the data. So that's why we need this lecture. And you need to run all of these commands. You cannot proceed in this course without having gone through this lecture and executing everything that I'm showing you. All right. So now you could just do Control A and that will highlight all of the lines of code in this window. And once you do that, click on the run button like that. And you'll see that it says statement processed. Okay, so that's it. We executed 2 create table commands. Tables are where all the data is going to be stored. And then we executed this long command right here. Now to confirm that you have everything in place, I'm going to delete everything from this window. Okay, all of these commands so that it's clear. And I'm going to type some code here and I'd like you to just copy it and make sure that the result that you get after running that code is the same as the result that you'll see in this video. Okay, so you type in these words, select star, which is the asterisk, from EMP. Okay, highlight this and hit execute. And if you see data down here in this grid, that means that everything should have successfully run. Okay, the next thing is instead of this emp, type in DEPT. Select star from DEPT. Highlight this, hit execute. And if you see data like this, that means you're all ready to go for this course. All right. So make sure you use that file that I provided. Execute those commands as I've instructed in this video. It's sort of a step-by-step process. And once you're done with that, your environment is up and ready to go. Okay, so that's it. Let's rock and roll. I will see you in the remaining lectures.